Maggie, what are we celebrating?
It's National Night Out against crime.
Jim Cornette, I gotta tell you, there's multiple mouths when you put those guys together.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You know, a lot of noise coming out of the Smoky Mountain Wrestling, the SMW these days. One thing that has happened, and more about that as we go along here, but in just moments, we're going to have a coin toss.
Yes.
The coin toss is set up because there is a unified title match, and what Smoky Mountain has protested, and they've demanded that they have this coin tossed, and it'll take place here in just a few minutes. But, as you said, and you get Landell and Cornette going.
Well, it's all of these lame things about the referees are in the pockets of Lawler and Dundee, and I've heard that routine and all that. Let's take a listen to what Cornette and Landell had to say.
No, I know what you're thinking, but it's not true. It's not General George S. Patton or maybe General Norman Schwarzkopf standing here. No, not any of those flunkies. It's General Jim Cornette of Cornette's Militia and my top lieutenant, Nature Boy Buddy Landell. And I know all you people out there in the USWA, you're in a state of turmoil, a state of shock, because after the last few weeks, anything can happen. First of all, a Smoky Mountain Wrestling referee, not even a wrestler, mind you, but a referee comes to the USWA and hospitalizes your promoter, Randy Hales, puts him in a hospital in critical condition, had the ambulance crews, had the paramedics in a panic, had all the USWA wrestlers crowding around the ring thinking that their boss was going to go to the hospital or maybe even a graveyard, and everybody was all upset. And then PG-13, your supposed greatest tag team, they can't handle the Rock and Roll Express. The Rock and Roll Express nearly put them in the hospital. It looked like Vietnam. I don't know what PG-13 was thinking anyway, because if I've had trouble in the past beating the Rock and Roll Express, a couple of little pumps like that wouldn't stand a chance. And now the coup de grace, the crowning glory, my top lieutenant, Nature Boy Buddy Landell, is coming to the USWA for a unified world title match with Jerry the King Lawler, a guy who's been on top of the mountain for a long time. But Lawler, just like the city of Memphis, Tennessee, you were built on a bluff. And Cornette's Militia and Buddy Landell in particular are going to call your bluff, because if I rule Smoky Mountain Wrestling and Smoky Mountain Wrestling dominates the USWA, Happy New Year, that means I'm the big man. So, Bud Bro, you are the Nature Boy, and all you got to do is go to the USWA and take that unified world title from Jerry the King Lawler, and then everybody will know who the dominant force in professional wrestling really is.
You see, let me put it to you like this, Jerry Lawler. I've been up and down since I turned 17. I've been on top and seen my wildest dreams. I got it back. I'm feeling better every day. Tell all them pencil pushers to get out of my way. You see, Jerry Lawler, up till about a year ago, I was my own worst enemy. I've been on top of this business. I made an awful lot of money, man, and I blew it. But a year ago, I defeated my own worst enemy, which is myself. I lost 50 pounds, Smoky Mountain heavyweight champion. I've defeated everybody here, and I come there a couple of weeks ago, and you had the audacity to stick me in the ring with a puke like Steve Dunn. I blew him up in 3 minutes and kicked a mud hole in him, and then I walked it dry. And you see, what I'm talking about now is I need that unified title to accomplish another goal. I want to be a world champion, whether it's going to be in the WWF, wherever it's going to be. I'm world championship material. And let me explain something to you. An awful lot of people have written Smoky Mountain Wrestling off. Well, let me tell you something. Smoky Mountain Wrestling's where it's at. See, because the guys are here, can't get a job nowhere else because we're mean and nasty. I've been told by Eddie Marvin, pack your bags up and leave. We're a family business, and you just don't fit in with our plans. Well, that's fine, because I found a place where I fit in and fit in well, and that's Smoky Mountain Wrestling, baby. And I'm the man that stirs the drink here, Jack. So, Jerry Lawler, you've been around a long time. You lived a good life. But let me clue you in on something. I'm better than I've ever been before in my life.